church say amen again.
Amen.
Let the church say amen again.
Amen.
We say it 3 times, one for the Father, one for the Son, and one for the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
We are now going to do a short version of our devotional service. We ask you to join in with us and give God all the honor and the praise. We'll start off with our hymn song, Blessed Assurance.
Father, in the name of Jesus, there's no other name that we can come by. But we call on that name that is above every name. That at the name of Jesus, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess. So Father, if we ever needed you, we need you now. So we want to say thank you, first of all. Thank you for waking us up this morning. Thank you for starting us on a new day. Lord, in your word, you say thousands or 10,000 may fall by our feet, but Lord, you'll still be a shield, a shelter, and a hiding place for your people. So Lord, if you just continue to keep us like only you can, God. So we thank you, Lord, no matter what it looked like, no matter what it seemed like. God, we know that you're still in charge. So we thank you, Lord. We thank you because we know, God, oh God, we know according to your word that you have a my tests. I thank you for my trials. I even thank you for the temptation that comes my way, because I know, God, that you got a way of escape for me, Lord. So I just want to thank you, Lord. Thank you for my family. Thank you for my friends, God. Lord, thank you. Hallelujah. I just want to thank you. Oh, God, you're worthy to be praised. Oh, God, I thank you, Lord. Lord, you said when mother and father forsake us, that you will be there to lift us up, God. So I thank you, God, knowing that you're my Father. I thank you, Lord, that you're my peace. I thank you because you are my praise. I just want to thank you. Hallelujah. Oh, God. Oh, God. You are our strength. Oh, God, you are our shield and you are our buckler. So I thank you. Thank you for your peace. Thank you for protection. And most of all, thank you for your son, Jesus, and your Holy Spirit that guides us, keep us and protect us, and lead us in the path where we should go. So, Lord, you said that we seek your kingdom and all this righteousness, everything shall be added to us. Lord, all these troubles that are going on, you told your people beforehand. Don't be surprised. We already know, God. We already know, and we're looking to you from where our help comes from. It is in your son Jesus' name that I say thank you and I praise you. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
We come in all our name.
you can turn it back into the pulpit now. Thank you for your participation.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Truly the Lord is still good,
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
still full of grace and mercy and kindness. And it was God that allowed us one more time to be in the house of prayer. Where praise goes up and
Thank you, Lord.
blessings
Thank you.
come down. As always, we solicit your prayers that you pray with us and pray for us, that God will use us for His honor and for His glory. There's a lot of things going on, but we still trust God.
Yes. Come on now.
For some reason or another, I just decided on this scripture, and it's more talking than preaching. Somehow or another, we just can't get around this thing called coronavirus. It's in our air 24/7 every day. And as I was riding around on my bicycle this morning, perused through the area, and I saw so many empty houses where people used to live in, and I was just running through my mind names of guys that I knew, guys and ladies that is gone. A lot of them younger, a lot of them older. And when I thought about coronavirus, I said to myself, coronavirus have not taken out nowhere near the numbers that we have taken out for ourselves.
Yes.
I remember so many guys who got killed, a lot of murders and all kind of things, you know, and not just then, but still is happening. We kill more of each other than this thing called coronavirus. Then I thought about these guys I knew, you know, who took themselves out. And we are going through a lot of changes now because of this coronavirus, but I wonder, did we thought about these things when our young brothers and sisters were getting on crack, cocaine, and drugs, and all these things, and living so fast? Now, there's a scripture from Matthew, the 7th chapter, and 2 verses, verse 13 and verse 14. And here's what Jesus said. Now, Jesus has said this here because I think that Jesus was preparing us for a lot of things that's happening, not just today, but yesterday. And somehow or another, we haven't taken notice of it until the media gets involved and makes it so prevalent to all of us that we can't help but think about it. Now, here's what Jesus said. He says, enter by the narrow gate. There's a thing called narrow gate. That's life. Enter by the narrow gate or the straight gate. He said, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leads to destruction. And there are many who go in by it.
Yes, come on now.
He said, because narrow is the gate,
Yes, come on.
and difficult is the way,
Come on now.
which leads to life. And boy, look at what he says there. He said that few that finds it. And my question today, I'm going to talk a few minutes. Are you on the right way for life? That's just a question. Are you on the right way for life? The Bible also says that there is a way that seemeth right unto man and woman, but the end thereof is that of destruction. So then, Jesus here, he takes our attention and he puts it on two gates or two ways of life. Narrow gate and the wide and broad gate. While I was riding this morning, I thought I won't call their names, but I remember them so well. Football players, basketball players, baseball stars, superstars. But it seems that they went down the wrong road. I said to myself, now you know, I was talking about being scaredy cats. And I know none of y'all here are scaredy cats. But when I was coming along, there were some things I was scared of. I had fellows, went to school, they were braver than me. I was scared of drugs. Well, I'm glad I was.
Come on.
When I went overseas, a fellow gave me some hash. Maybe y'all don't know what that is.
Barbecue, man. Barbecue.
Yeah, barbecue. We was in Germany, Stuttgart. Me, a Mexican, one from North Carolina, one from D.C. Both of us were traveling. And we went to the club that night. And the Mexican had it. It was green. They had green, black, all these things. And so we were sitting around the table. I was drinking, dinkle out the bed. And the brother was grabbing it too. Everybody, I said, I don't know about that now. I never smoked that before. And anyway, make a long story short, I took a puff.
Yeah.
I thought I had two heads. I was so high. Man, that thing scared me. I said, well, if I go in the club and buy something to eat, maybe it'll go away. I went and bought me a hamburger steak. Why do I remember that thing lived yesterday? Hamburger steak and fries. I was so scared I couldn't eat it. My heart was beating. Boom, boom, boom. I was scared. I didn't know what happened. So I tried to figure it out. I walked around the barracks, all them places, and I went and took a shower. And I just run that water on my head for a minute, and I sobered up. I said, never again, never. Now, my friends were laughing. See, they were laughing. Like then, like now. When I came along, older, I'm gonna drink me some liquor and some beer. You can have them drugs. See, it seemed like they thought they were brave, to get involved in drugs. Now, I thank God for grace. I thank God for mercy. Because being a fool, I have been on the wrong road. And see, hey, you ain't fooling me. All of us have been on the broad road, or the wide road for a while. But grace and mercy
That's right.
got us on the straight road. Well, you better be glad
Yes.
that you took the straight road.
Amen. Amen.
And I was walking through the neighborhood and I was just counting all those guys that's gone, man. Some of them didn't make it to 35, 40. Gone. Now, it's bad when you don't know you on the wrong road.
All right.
It's bad when you don't know that you're in the wrong way of life. Why? All right, talk to you a few minutes. It will catch you.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
the road get bumpy.
Yes, Lord. Come
Yes,
on
sir. The
now.
road get bumpy.
You ain't fooling me. It catch you.
Yes, Lord.
It don't always catch you fast, but it catch you. And when it catch you, sometimes you can't turn it around. Are you with me? Now, we talk about coronavirus, but listen, I go through the neighborhood every day. All these young boys, they're way younger than me. Some of them I could be their daddy.
Come on now.
They all messed up. All messed up. Now, when you mess up this thing we call a body,
Yeah.
there's some things you can't go back
That's right.
and get right. Are you with me? Coronavirus now, they're making it real public. You see. But they're not talking about how to help neighborhoods get these young people off of crack cocaine, drugs, etc., etc., etc. Now, they're dying faster than we think.
Yes.
Are you with me? I know there's disparities. Now, we understand that. But you got guys, young guys, in the neighborhood. They go to the filling station, whatever you want to call them, every day and drink and get high. Never go to the doctor. Are you with me? When you don't go to the doctor, it means that you're not taking care of yourself.
Amen. Amen.
Are you with me?
Amen.
And so we're losing them faster than we think. Are you with me? Now, here's the problem. Are you really on the road to life? Or are you on the road to early death? Now, I know there are some things we don't like to deal with. Are you with me? But there are some things you have to deal with.
Amen. Amen.
And the Bible says, here's what Jesus said. He says, because narrow is the gate, difficult is the way which leads to what?
Right.
Life. Now,
Okay.
I don't know about you, but I want to have life.
Amen.
You see, there's a difference between having life and just living.
Right. Yes.
See, a lot of people just living, but don't have life. I'm not judging anybody,
Right.
but I'm saying, folks, the young people, and they're walking around miserable every day.
Yes. Come on.
No jobs, no place to stay. What do you call that? Let's just talk. Excuse me, I'm just talking here.
They didn't live in that building.
I ride through the neighborhood. This man who I knew worked at high grade, raised families, etc., 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 worked. These houses now are occupied by what do you call people who don't live? They're hobos, I guess that's what you want to call them. They done broke into houses. I'm walking through riding the bicycle. I said, nobody don't live there.
That's what they call it.
They in the man's house. The son got on drugs. So much is going on. And it seems to me that we are so concerned now about coronavirus. But we're not concerned about that. See, this coronavirus now and come in your homes. You know, so-called. It attack your mama and your daddy and your sister and your brother, etc. But what about before that happened? Huh? It seemed like we wasn't even concerned. So what I'm trying to get you to understand is that you got brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles, and all that on the road to death, not life. And so look at here. Don't let nobody fool you. It affects you when it affects them. Amen. You see, because when they own these things here, it messes up family love. It creates family problems. And so what happens is that we still got those problems. Our coronavirus is popular now. But listen, folks, we got more problems than that. We got a whole lot more problem than that. And so what we don't understand is that, man, you better be glad for the church. I hear them talking about the church. You're down in the preachers and all of that. But soon they get sick. They call us to come like we got some miracles that we can work. No. No. You got the miracle in you. You see, and so when it's in you, then look at here. You got to take care of you. Look at here. When you don't take care of you, nobody take care of you. When you are not concerned about you, who can be concerned about you? Because, listen, it's a problem. And so look at here. We as church folk, we're not. We ain't concerned. That's what bothers me so much. Now the church seems to be involved. Now the church want to be on fire. But before this happened here, we never got together and talked about how we can get together and help some of these brothers and sisters on crack in our neighborhood. What we did was, as church folks, Oh, okay. Well, what we do is that we go by them like we ain't see them. we come to church and we shout and we play church. And we don't confront situations and circumstances like we should. Now it seems like the church want to pray. Listen, man. Let me get angry here. Don't be calling me now about no coronavirus. Why didn't you call me then? When we could get together and help the neighborhood. Them fellas done tore the neighborhoods up now. And we're overly concerned about some coronavirus. And neighborhoods done going to hell. And now, well, look at here. That makes me sick. Because one time we had a good neighborhood. People were working and doing what they were supposed to do. Now, you can't even walk the streets. You want to draw you for... That's brothers and sisters. Look at here. How do you walk the streets? Just, you know, you scared of coronavirus. Are you scared of this fellow who come by? You better be scared of him because he gonna... And so listen here. Jesus knew what he was talking about. Look at here. He was telling us a long time ago. There are two gates. There are two gates. And you have to make up in your mind what gate you want to travel. Yeah, you know, there are things that affect us, but if it doesn't really affect you, you won't act on it. You understand me? Because look at here, when I was young, I wanted to live long.
All right. Come on now. Come on, you know.
Don't you fool me. Young fella, I was scared to die. And so I knew I had to do some things to live. Could have easily been on drugs. Could have easily been alcohol. Could easily. All those things. Oh, listen here. But look at here. Anything make me sick? I don't want nothing to do with you. If you make me so sick I can't eat. If you make me so sick my head won't stop hurting. If you make me so sick I just don't feel like getting up. I don't need you. I need something that makes me feel good. I don't know about you, but I like to feel good. If you don't like to feel good, something wrong with you. If you don't want to live, go ahead and die. I'm trying to live. You see, and if you're trying to live, then you ought to live like you're trying to live. And when you live like you're trying to live, guess what? God will help you. Don't let nobody fool you. God is still in control of our lives. And I'm so glad that all power is still in his hands. And as long as all power is in his hands, I still serve him. I still give him praise. I still give him glory. I don't give a hell about whatever you want to call it. I trust God. And if all power is in his hand, I know he can do whatever he want to do. And so look at here. If he put you on the straight and now, then you ought to steady. I ain't getting off of it, no. Because look at here. My mind tells me he walks with me. He talks with me. He tells me I am his own. And so whatever be, all right, let me stop.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
You have to decide what road you're on.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And there's a road that leads to death. And there's a road that leads to life. Now, he promised us. 3:10. Yeah, that's a promise. 3:10. But when you leaving here earlier than that, something is wrong. I mean, you could be said, could be a lot of things, but something is wrong. Lady in Philadelphia lost all her boys except one. And when he got out of prison, she predicted that he would get killed too. Now that was been several years ago. It might be dead, it might not be. But all her boys got killed to street violence, gang violence, etc. Now you were here in South Carolina. When you start going up north, young people dying. You can't count every day. Murder, all the time. And then after that, the prisons are loaded. And it seems like the church is not concerned unless it affects their dollars and their cents. See, church want to be popular. I'm not like them. You know better. Nothing but grace. See if you know.
That's right. Amen.
I'll tell you this and I'm through. You say one. I'll try to get one. See, this road we on is not a private road.
That's right. Public road.
We should want everybody we know to be on that road. Now, in order to get them on that road, it takes some testimony. See, it takes some testimony. I know some church folk did too. Standoffish. I don't want fool with dumb kind of folks. But all of us were filthy rags.
That's right. Amen.
You know I say was.
You all do.
There you go. I changed that verb or whatever. We still are. Nothing but the grace of God. And I know it's difficult because we're living in a very hard-headed society. You see, I don't know about this thing, man. I think that A lot of tricks going on. Yeah. Now, you notice we are at the top of the line in deaths. Huh? Wonder why? Huh? Wonder why? I mean, I know there are disparities with insurance, all this other stuff here, but there's a lot of other things going on. See, if you don't take care of you, nobody else will. Man he likes what's going on in the communities. Oh yeah, they like that. We killing up each other, you know, and all this stuff. You know, it is what it is. Now, let me just close here. How many of y'all got that stimulus check?
You done got you? Yeah.
I wonder what you gonna do with it. What you gonna do with it? They ain't fooling me. You're supposed to have big parties now. I told one lady on Facebook, I said, am I invited? Oh, that's good food y'all eating there. And look here, one thing about black folks, we love to boast. We boast. And you know, I don't know, they ain't concerned with that. We be who love God or word ourselves to death. These folks don't care nothing about it.
Yeah, right.
One lady, she had on there 3 liquors. Best Crown Royal and whatever. Yeah, all this stuff here. We're ready to have a big cookout. Saying the hell with this coronavirus. I want money. Having a party. And here us church folks, we love God and we word. All right, folks, let's go home. Let us stand. Oh yeah. You can get there. You don't have to get this on your own. Community. Yeah. You're welcome to get that on your way out. You know, we ain't making nothing formal. We just come get you one. You know, let me tell you something about that too. You know, since I got you. We are caught up in tradition. You do know that.
Yes, come on now.
And tradition is not something that you should consider to be sacred. You understand? You see, because you can have communion in your own home.
Right.
Go and cook you some bread. It ain't got to be all the stuff here. It's what's here. And drink some wine. It's in remembrance. You know, the church just make it kind of formal. But it's not formal. When Jesus and the boys got together and did that, they was drinking real wine. I just can't drink it, but she could. Real wine and bread, you know, fellowshipping, because it was the Last Supper. You see, and so don't get it twisted. You know, some people think it's so, you know, and a lot of things that's religious ain't got nothing to do with God. They all caught up in all that stuff. So anyway, just on your way out. Let us pray. I'll let you pray, Bradley, and I'll give benediction. We're right be there.
Heavenly Father, this again we come, Lord. Thanksgiving for our lives, Lord.
Thank you.
Lord, we thank you because we realize that it was you that woke us up early this morning.
Yes.
Still, with your Son Jesus Christ on our mind. Lord, we thank you. We don't take that lightly. Lord, there's so many, just like the word says this morning.
Yes, Lord.
Lord, in the neighborhood, Lord, don't even notice them. And Lord, I just pray for them right now in the name of Jesus that the church would be more concerned in all these states and everywhere, Lord, that instead of raising money for this and that and the other, and reach out to these people that's getting lost on drugs and put something in the neighborhood like a drug centers that some of them would want to be concerned. Some of them just want to be. But I've been there and done that. I know that it ain't easy.
Yes.
It's just like the pastor said on this morning, it's just the grace of God
Hallelujah.
that'll bring you out and bring you through that. So
Yes.
with help
Oh, yes.
from the neighborhood. Lord, you know my prayer. I just want to be open about it because somebody might hear and go, and we start doing the same thing, the right things that the people used to do in the neighborhoods back in the day. People used to be concerned about their neighbors. They used to be concerned about that little boy, that little girl next door. And they,
Yes, Lord.
your child was their child.
Yes.
If they had to feed you, they'll feed you.
Yes, Lord.
If they had to chastise you, they'll chastise you.
Yes, yes.
Yes, Lord.
Lord, that's concerned. I just pray that churches would get that same love back, Lord, and be more concerned about more than just ourselves, Lord, and reach out to the ones that are lost along the
Oh,
way.
yes, God.
Then, Lord, I just want to pause and pray for all those that are sick,
Yes.
all those that lie on beds of affliction, all those that are in the jailhouses, in the prison bounds, Lord.
Yes.
Lord, those that are going through bereavement at this hour. You know all your children, Lord. You know every situation.
Yes.
You know every grain of hair on every one of our heads. So,
Yes.
Lord, I just ask you to touch. Because I know just a touch from you. And everything is already all right. Lord, help us not to be so caught up in this coronavirus thing. Because, Lord, you know all about it. And you got all powers in your hands. The
Hallelujah.
only things that happen is what you allow to happen.
Oh, yes.
So Lord, help us to realize that and Lord, continue to trust you with our lives. Then Lord, I just said I want to pray for mankind everywhere. I want to pray for this, your church. Praying that you will continue to take us to higher heights and deeper depths in you. And Lord, help us to be reminded of what your son Jesus Christ did on Calvary. Went out and died for us, Lord.
Yes.
So Lord, as we take this communion on this day, help us to be reminded about what he done, Lord, and remember that the bread represents his broken body and the wine represents his blood that ran down in the streets. And Lord, we thank you for him. And we thank Jesus for dying for us. And then Lord, I just pray for mankind everywhere. Pray that we will be prepared for your return. And when you return, we've done what you asked us to do. Heavenly Father, this is our prayer, and it's in your Son, Jesus Christ's name I pray. Amen. Let the church say amen.
Now in the grace of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, the love of God and the sweet communion of his Holy Spirit, rest, rule, and abide with you henceforth and forevermore. So all sang together.